everybody, Tony here, Big Gigantos, back for another original Masters of the Universe figure review. Now I haven't done one of these in quite a while, done a few Transformers ones now, got up to date a little bit, and going through my comments on my channel page the other day, I'd noticed that Steve, Snowman 2006, had put up a comment requesting another one of these Masters of the Universe Classics figures review. I've got to stop saying classics because these are not the classics range. What I mean to say, they're originals. I've got to get used to saying the originals. The original Masters of the Universe toys from the 1980s. So this is another one. What I tend to do with these is, well, instead of doing one, because they're quite short, I tend to put 2 or 3 up together at a time. So I'm going to do that as well today. So this is the first one, and we're going to be looking at Teela, Warrior Goddess, as she was tagged. Now, Teela, first of all, if you're a follower of the series, or indeed of the latest 2002 series, I think that the last one was broadcast, the latest one, we all know that Teela is the stepdaughter, or the adopted daughter of Duncan, Man-at-Arms. And his review's coming next. And Teela is also the daughter of the Sorceress of Grayskull, although Teela is not meant to find out about this. It's alluded to in one of the 80s episodes. I think she actually does find out for a brief second, and then Sorceress casts a spell to make her forget all about it because she's not supposed to know. Although it is her destiny one day that she will be the Sorceress of Grayskull, though she doesn't actually know it. She doesn't know who her mother is. She just knows that Man-at-Arms adopted her. So that's a little bit about her character. Onto the toy. Now, in the 80s series, she didn't appear like this at all, with all this stuff. We'll take this out. Very nicely detailed Cobra staff here. We'll take the shield off as well. And on the back here, got this little clasp, which you just undo. Take that off. Now that is a more accurate representation. That's how she appeared. So we'll just get a little bit closer and give you more detail. Okay, so you can see a very well detailed, crafted figure. Okay, you've got the boots here, and then up here. She does have the same punch function that all the male characters have. She does twist at the waist there. I'm not quite sure what that hand's supposed to be about, why they've done that. But she's got all the usual detail here, the gold anklets, sorry, bracelets up there. Gold detail on top of the white sort of leotard, I guess you'd call that. Next thing at the back here, hair tied up like she always had it. Okay, now with this being a female toy, it obviously didn't sell as well, because boys, let's admit it lads, that when we were young we didn't want to have a female character, did we, in our collection? You were always laughed at if you'd had one of these, but obviously now being a collector, we go out and collect them. So that is a detail mainly close up. It's an exact sculpt of Evil Lyn, but just in different colours. So we'll just go ahead and put all our bits back on. I'll just show you them in detail first of all. Okay, so this is her armour. Snake Cobra armour. It's the sort of thing you'd expect to go on one of the bad guys really, but right, so we'll just put that over the top of her head there. And then just do it up at the back, like that. Okay, the shield, I do like the detail on the shield, very nicely crafted that. Okay, and it's obviously soft, so these things didn't break very easily. Again, more 80s toys that were made to last, and indeed this thing is coming up to being 30 years old now, and it's still in perfect condition. 1982. This was an early release figure, one of the first wave, as Teela was one of the original characters. Nice little snake staff there as well. Right, so we'll just finish with a parting shot. So like I say, not much to say about her. Usual thing going on in the legs there with a little rubber band holding her together. And she does stand up on her own. Just got to get the legs in the right position. Come on Teela, there you go. So I'll finish with that review there guys. That is the original Masters of the Universe Teela, and I'll catch you in the next review.